back to my channel. Today I'm going to be discussing with you popular authors that I have not read. Now, I recently did a video on popular books that I haven't read, and the reason I decided to do two separate videos for this is because as I was kind of like writing down the books, like really popular books that I haven't read, I realized that I had so many by the same author, and I realized that like I had never read any of their books. So I just decided to kind of make two separate videos. The first author I'm going to discuss, and this is going to be this is a very popular author, and that is John Green, and he wrote The Fault in Our Stars, Looking for Alaska, Paper Towns, so many very popular books that he has written. Okay, the biggest thing is, and I've mentioned this before, I am not a huge young adult contemporary reader. There's something about young adult contemporary that it doesn't draw me in. I don't read the back of a book, like the synopsis, and I say, oh my gosh, I have to read that. The next author I am kind of kicking myself for not reading, and that is V.E. Schwab, or Victoria Schwab. I am very interested in her books, but I don't know why I've never picked up any of her books, and it does sound like something I really want to read. She's written Vicious, which I hear is amazing, the Darker Shade of Magic trilogy, which once again I hear it's amazing, and I've been recommended that book a few times, but I've never picked it up, and I really need to. And then she just came out with her new duology, our Dark Duet, but I haven't read them. I really want to. I'm a little ashamed that I haven't read any Victoria Schwab's books. The next author is Leigh Bardugo, and this is once again another author that I feel like I would enjoy her books. She wrote the Grisha trilogy, and she has also written Six of Crows and Crooked Kingdom. Those books are gorgeous, by the way. Honestly, I want them for the cover and the black pages and the red pages. Oh my god, those books are gorgeous. But I hear that those books are really good, and I don't think you have to read one to read the other. I'm not as interested in the Shadow and Bone. Is that the first one? I'm not so interested in her first trilogy that she wrote, but I am really interested in Six of Crows. As I said, I hear you don't have to read one to read the other. They're set in like the same world, but I don't think they're necessarily companion novels. I think they're more like spin-off. Let me know down below if that's true, because I really do want to read Six of Crows and Crooked Kingdom. It's kind of higher on my TBR than the other three books that she's written. The next author is Brandon Sanderson, and he is very popular and he's written so many books. The biggest series is the Mistborn trilogy, which I have not read, but I do own, and I do need to read these. I hear they're very good. They're just very chunky, and it's gonna take some time and some investment to read this. And he's also written the series like The Way of Kings, and I think the second book in that is Words of Radiance, possibly. But I'm always hearing his name, so I really need to read a book from him, because I hear his writing is phenomenal, and he has just such great, unique like stories and concepts and plots and characters and stuff like that. And the very last popular author, not as popular on BookTube, I don't hear this author very often, but out in like the world, Stephen King is such a popular author, and I haven't read any of his books. I never will. I don't like scary books. I don't like thrillers, and okay, so side story. I saw the original movie It, when I was like, gosh, 10 years old, and that movie scarred me. I am 27 years old, and I still have times where if I hear any sort of like creak in my house, I don't know why, but my brain instantly goes to the movie It, and it's just, that movie freaked me out, and now they're re-releasing it. It looks even scarier because the special effects can do wonders to freak you out. And I am not going to be watching it. And actually really funny is my husband, he likes scary movies, but that is one movie where he says he will not go watch. I applaud Stephen King for, and I mean, I'm saying this loosely because I've never read any of his books, but if his books are anything like the movie, I applaud him for the creativity and the creepiness that he's able to put into his books, but it's not something that I can read if I want to sleep at night. That is it for this video. Those are a handful of the popular authors that I have not read. So I do hope you really enjoyed this video, and I will see you next time in another video. Bye!